sometimes.
It was a little bit of the opposite of the Akron game. You know, we started slow, we finished strong. Here we started strong, and we finished slow. So, you know, it was vice versa. And, you know, it is the heat. You know, it was pretty warm out today. We had a boy not come to the game today, and then we had Sherman's injury. So substituting was pretty much impossible for us. Usually we're 2 or 3 deep. Today we're just 1 deep. So I think our legs just got, we got tired, and it just set in, and, you know, it showed at the end.
I was going to say just one guy pretty much off the bench as far as that's all you had today. I mean, it might add some other guys here, but more JV call-up types.
Exactly. Yeah, that's pretty much what we had. You know, we have a lot of 9th and 10th graders on the team. You know, just in a big game like this, I tried to get them in as much as we could earlier in the season. But you know, as a coach, me and my assistant, we know who's ready, who's not, and we just can't throw these kids to the wolves. The Penn Yan team is stacked. You know, he's got a lot of hustlers, a lot of hard work, and like I said, I tip my hats off to them once again. You know, it's 2 years in a row.
Is that what you count? They're getting more space to shoot. They were winding up quite a bit there after the second half. Is that the fatigue factor?
Yes, I think it's that because, like I said, we started out. We were sold on the zone. Right? We're going to make them beat us from the outside. But it wasn't a very weak zone. It was like the aggressive zone. But we've seen some of their plays. We know how they attack the cage. They like a lot of one-on-ones. So we decided to pack it in, and it worked well. I just think we just ran out of gas.
Talk about both goaltenders. I think both goalies made nice saves on both sides.
Yeah, you know, our goalie, he made some good saves. He made a lot of good saves too, but I think we threw a lot from way out. The kid's a good goaltender, and you got to get inside tight to get it by him. So I think we took a couple of more percentage shots from the outside. So he did a great job, though. We made a lot of saves, and our goalie made a lot of saves too. You know, he did. He kept us into the game, and you know, I'm very proud of that young boy.
Did they force you to take the shots outside, or is it just bad choices on your part?
I think it was a little bit of both. A little bit of. Yeah, it was on both. You know, I think they forced us to take some bad shots, and I think we just took some bad shots. Sometimes I think, you know, we try to do too much just as an individual and just not work with your teammates.
And we've been talking about Zed for years and years. This is his last game. He put through a tremendous effort, face-offs, doing a little bit of everything. Just what can you say about him today and overall?
I mean, I just love having a boy on the team. I was blessed to have him play for me for 5 years. I'm going to miss him. You know, I just pray that he has, and I know he'll have a great career. And yes, it's going to be tough shoes to fill.
What did you tell him when he walked off the field?
I just told him I was very proud of him. I said I was just honored to coach him, and you know, just I love him.
With such a face-off advantage, you're disappointed you didn't capitalize more with all those possessions you got.
Yes, we probably won, I don't know, about 85% of the face-off.
19 and 21.
Yeah,
I mean,
all but two.
Yeah, that was the problem is just not getting the high percentage shots that we wanted. And like I said, I think the fatigue, you know, settled in. But you know, you got to give them credit. You know, their defense came out to play. They were very aggressive. They looked to double when they could, and we just didn't capitalize on just finding the loose man, the open guy.
Did they make adjustments as well?
I know. Yeah, he made great adjustments actually. Offensively, he did because he knew exactly what zone we were in. I think he was thinking the only way that this team could beat us was they run a very disciplined zone, and we did in the first quarter. But in the third and in the fourth quarter, I think he kind of, you know, did his. That's why he's a great coach. And he came out and he adjusted, and like I said, it paid off for them in the end.
Looks like they also shut down Zeddy as well. Would have done the second half. I mean,
it's kind of tough because he knows that, you know, Zeddy Williams is the guy that's going to beat him. I mean, everybody watches the game out there, and if Silver Creek wins, it's going to be because Zeddy Williams, you know, takes the team, he puts them on their shoulders. You know, today they were smart. They doubled him, and like I said, other guys just didn't capitalize on doubles, and they could have benefited from it like we did against Akron.
You assess your season a little bit, just in general.